Pathways offers 11 learning path options. To learn more about the options before you choose, go to the Toastmasters International site, log in as a member, then click on the Pathways tab and click on Choose a Path. It takes you to this page. Now, as a member, your first path is free. It's only when you want to take on a second path that you have to pay the $20 US. So ignore this information for now and click on Continue to Path Selection. On this page, you have to indicate your preferences. So indicate your language, then how you would like to access your materials. Do you want digital resources or printed materials? If you want printed materials, you have to pay $25 US. Plus only 5 path options are available with printed materials. So for me, I'm going to pick digital resources. So click here, and then you have to tell them how you would like to select your learning path. Do you want to take an online assessment, or do you want to view the path options? Now for me, I would like to know what the options are first. I can always come back to take the assessment later. So click on View Path Options and click Continue. Then you come to this page where all the 11 path options are listed. Let's say you want to learn more about effective coaching. Just click on Learn More about this path. It then opens up a general description of the path. To look at the projects, click on View All Projects in this path. Then it would take you to the effective coaching page, listing all 5 levels, and under each level the projects that you'll be working on. Now the only limitation though is it doesn't tell you what each project entails. Once you've chosen a path, then you'll have access to all that information on Basecamp, but not before. Fortunately, there's a way to find out by going to the Ottawa Toastmasters Club website, ottawatoastmasters.com. Under the main menu, go and click on Explore Pathways. On this page, all the 11 path options are listed. To learn more about one particular path, click on the name, Presentation Mastery, for example. It takes you then to the Presentation Mastery page. All 5 levels are listed. Under each level, the projects you'll be working on. If you click on the down arrow, you'll get a project description, the same project description you'll see on Basecamp after you have chosen a path. So click on the down arrow for the project description. Once you're done, you can just click on the same arrow to close it. You go to the other levels, it's the same thing. You see the path, the projects, and the description. If you want to explore another path, all you have to do is click on Other Pathways and scroll down to the one you're interested in. Let's say Effective Coaching. Click. Again, it will take you to the page for that particular path. Now, when you're exploring the different options, it's a good idea to take a look at the projects at level 4 and level 5 because these projects are more complex. At level 1, it doesn't matter which path option you pick, the projects are exactly the same in level 1. The level 2 projects are pretty similar too across the different path options. But at level 4, for example, the mandatory project is to coach an individual through a project. Is this something that you're interested in? Let's say if you were to go back to Presentation Mastery. Under level 4, the mandatory project is managing a difficult audience. So you actually have to role play managing a difficult audience while delivering a speech. At level 5, 2 mandatory projects. The first one is to write and present an 18 to 20 minute keynote style speech. By looking at these higher level projects, you'll get a better idea as to whether that particular path is a good fit for your learning needs or not. Now let's say you've explored a lot of the different options, but at the end of it, you're still not sure which path to pick. then I would recommend choosing presentation mastery, because the focus of this path is effective public speaking technique. Since a lot of us have joined Toastmasters to learn about public speaking, this could be a very good choice for a lot of us. Now, once you've done a lot of the exploration, if you want to take that online assessment, you can go back to the Toastmasters International site. This was the page we were last on. So use the back arrow to go back to the page that lists all the options. Now let's say you're really ready to pick now. So you would then just go to the one you want and click on Select Effective Coaching. Scroll down and click on Continue. It'll take you to this page where you'll be asked to confirm your selection. So to confirm, all you have to do is click Continue. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to click on Go Back to Path Options. And that will take me back to this page. To take that online assessment, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom and click on Go Back to Preferences. It will then take you back to this preference page, but you'll have to indicate your preference again, because for some reason after you have left, the system doesn't remember what you have entered. So click on Take Assessment and Continue. It then opens up the assessment form and you just click Start. And then it's just a matter of answering 30 questions. It should take about 5 to 10 minutes. And at the end of the assessment, the system will give you 2 recommended path options. It's up to you whether you want to accept their recommendations or not. So good luck with choosing your path option.